You are loved by way more people than you think. If you don't believe me, stick around till the end to learn more about what I call potential love in your life. Lately, I keep hearing from people how they feel so alone, sometimes even when they have lots of friends or coworkers or peers who seem to really like them. It's so normal to feel alone, even when we are surrounded by people. It's so normal that we have a phrase for it. We say we feel alone in a crowd. It's part of the human condition to not realize how many people actually do love and accept us. We have lots of friends on Facebook. People might seem to like us at work. We might have nice neighbors. Some of us even might have lots of friends, or we might have people in our lives who tell us we are so amazing or so wonderful. But so many of us then think, but if they really knew me, they wouldn't be saying all of that. People tell me all the time how calming I am. I've even had some patients wonder how I could go through life so calm and peaceful all the time. But I think if only they saw me the other day when my video editing software seemed to lose hundreds of hours of work and seemed to not be functional anymore, I was not so calm. I was actually in tears, thinking I'd lost so much work. And then I got really anxious, wondering how on earth could I keep this channel going without this software? It took a couple of anxious phone calls and a dear, dear friend who knows computers to come over and help talk me down from my anxiety and think through some solutions. That's not so calm or peaceful. I'm so happy to provide that calming space for people. But whenever people marvel at how I could possibly go through life so calm and so peaceful all of the time, I sometimes just discount what they've said. I'll think, well, if only they knew how anxious I was the other day, they would not be saying I'm so peaceful. This disconnect between our outside selves and our internal world, this feeling like we are not really known, is so normal. And it's also so isolating. Because even when people are telling us that we are wonderful or peaceful, even when we have friends or colleagues who respect us, it feels like they only like or respect that one side of us that they know. So they don't actually really like us. They like the idea of us, the self that we portray to others. As an outpatient chaplain, I get to know my patients really well. I get to spend hours and hours meeting with them over months and even years. And people do tell me their deepest worries and concerns, how they feel that maybe they screwed up in life or even just that day. They tell me about their insecurities, difficulties in marriage, things they've done and regretted or things they regret missing out on, traumatic experiences that they've had, what they think about God and how they may doubt their faith at times. After hearing all these difficulties in someone's life, I have to tell you that I truly believe they are no less lovable than when I first met them. In fact, most of the time, I marvel even more at how they have made it through so much, and yet they are still standing, still moving, still trying. And this is one of my favorite parts about being a chaplain, if not my most favorite part about being a chaplain, that I get to know someone so well, so thoroughly, and then I get to tell them that I still accept them. I still think that they are incredible. I still think that they are worthy of love and care and compassion. We've all messed up. And we all have really unlovely parts of ourselves. We all do. I do, you do. We've all had moments when we are not at our best. We've all had moments when we are actually at our worst. And of course, we need to learn from these moments. But we also need to know in our bones that there are far more people out there who would love us even if they knew the real us. There are far more people than you realize who would love you even if they knew everything. And I mean everything. Now you might be thinking, but Jane, that's just you, a chaplain. Well, I've met so many cancer patients who have said to me over the years that cancer has shown them who is really there for them. And sometimes it's people they never would have imagined in a million years. It's not their best friend or their closest cousin, for example. It's maybe a random neighbor they barely knew before, or a coworker who maybe they hung out with a couple times. These people come out of the woodwork and see them at their absolute worst and still show up for them. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to run out and tell everyone your deepest, darkest regrets and show yourself at your worst to everyone you know. Some people don't deserve to know you fully. And it doesn't mean that everyone in the world is going to love and go above and beyond for you. But what it does mean is that more people would love the full you than you could possibly imagine or know right now. And the people who would really be there for you, the full you, may even be the people you least expect. And this is what I mean by potential love. Having seen the outpouring of love from strangers and best friends and coworkers for those fighting cancer, I can tell you that you have a wealth of potential love around you right now that you cannot even begin to grasp. It often brings my patients to tears of deep gratitude for the people who have surrounded them with love and support. So the next time you are in a crowd full of people who only know part of you, look out at all of them and take in the fact that if they saw you even at your worst, many of them would still love you anyway. In fact, more people than you think would still love you. You are moving in a sea of potential love all around you. You are loved more than you could ever imagine. It can kind of be hard to fully take in this truth. So I've created a guided meditation that can help you really accept the love, accept this potential love that is all around you. And I'll link that in the description below. I'll also put a link below with a meditation on divine love for those who believe or for those who are curious about divine love. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications when the new meditations become available. So make sure to subscribe and like this video if it was helpful. But for now, take a deep breath in with me. And as you breathe out, say to yourself, I am loved. Repeat this out loud whenever you are alone or feeling alone. Or whenever you feel unseen, repeat this in your mind. Whenever you find your internal dialogue trying to convince you that no one really loves the full you, no one would really say these things if they really knew you. Interrupt those thoughts. Literally stop them as you hear yourself saying them and replace these thoughts with words like, I am loved. There is so much love around me. I am in a sea of love, even if I can't see it right now. Because I know without a shadow of a doubt, after listening to thousands of people over the last 20 years, that there is so much potential love out there, and that you are loved. You are more loved than you could ever possibly imagine.